In CreatureBreeder, store-bought eggs are the backbone of most farms, so I decided to hatch 1,000 of them to see what you can truly expect. I'm mostly going to be covering breed, male, female, albino, and melanistic odds in store-bought creatures, but I also did some experimenting to see what happens when you breed albino and melanistic creatures with each other. For context, I did 5 groups of 200 for this experiment. Let's start with specific breed odds. Right now, CreatureBreeder has 10 breeds. The highest percentage I saw in a single group was Panyopans at 15.5% in the 5th test group, and the lowest I saw was Fairy Frogs at 5% in the 2nd test group. Overall though, these are what the final numbers look like for all the groups, and the average for all of them combined is 10%. So technically there is an equal chance, but luck may not be on your side if you're trying to get a specific one. Now, gender odds. Across my 1,000 eggs, I ended up with 53% male and 47% female. 4 out of 5 of my test groups had more males than females, so I guess my luck leaned male this time around. I believe the odds are actually 50-50, but this is still a fairly small sample size, so it didn't quite have enough time to even out. Okay, finally, albino and melanistic odds. These varied a little bit between groups, as you can see here, but the final average was 7.7% for albino and 4.9% for melanistic. Experienced players probably know this intuitively. You kind of just get a feel for it over time. On my own farms, I've noticed that if there is ever an albino in the family tree, the odds of albinos appearing definitely goes way up. So I did a mini experiment where I tried to see if I could get a normal creature from only albinos and melanistics, which the results were quite fascinating. Normal creatures only appeared when it was an albino and melanistic together. Breeding albino with albino or melanistic with melanistic only produced their respective traits. Now, this was a much smaller, more casual test, so maybe eventually a normal creature would have shown up from that, but in my test it didn't. If you have proof that you can get a normal creature from those combinations, I'd be interested to see though. Based on the albino and melanistic pairings, they produce a normal creature about as often as they make an albino creature, with melanistics being more uncommon. So it's safe to say albino is dominant over melanism. So that's what 1,000 eggs look like in CreatureBreeder. If you want me to dig deeper, test other traits, or hatch another 1,000 eggs just cuz, leave a comment below. This was a fun one and I'd love an excuse to do more.